Well, joining me tonight on my special panel with me in studio is Professor Ashish Nandy, well-known sociologist and writer. Thank you so much for coming in, Professor Nandy. I'm also joined by Khushbu, well-known actress from the South, somebody who's had her own share of controversy and political flack. I'll also be joined by Shaina NC, spokesperson of the BJP from Mumbai, and Rajiv Satar. Well, he's the new Youth Congress president. He was the Maharashtra Youth Congress president till just yesterday. And I will also be joined by Meenakshi Shede, freelance film critic, consultant in India for the Berlin Film Festival. Thank you all very much for joining me. Professor Nandy, let me just ask you the larger perspective. Shah Rukh Khan's transition from on-screen hero to real-life hero. We've seen an unprecedented outpouring of support from him, from people who aren't even his fans, people from all around the country. Why do you think that's happened?
Well, everybody has a concept of a last straw. And I think after something like 7 or 8 years of censorship of this kind, unofficial censorship imposed by sundry politicians, I think at least one worm has turned. And I'm delighted that this has happened this way.
Do you think what is unusual, as I made that point out, Shah Rukh, we've seen other voices in Bollywood, but not such prominent voices. The fact that Shah Rukh Khan, a star of his stature, has stood up to the Thackeray's is what seems to be making the difference. We've seen that none of Bollywood's top stars have still stuck their neck out.
I think most stars begin to become a business person as soon as they become a star. And I think perhaps Shah Rukh himself was no exception all these years.
Yes.
I'm delighted because somewhere something snapped and he has taken a position. I remember Devaran took such a position during the emergency, and some others like Shabana and Hangal have also taken positions occasionally.
Yes.
But on the whole, Bollywood's record has been shoddy.
Exactly, and I think you're right that we've heard people like Aamir Khan, we've heard people like Shabana Azmi, they always seem to be all right that they will always speak, but you know, a star like Shah Rukh Khan or Amitabh Bachchan won't, and Shah Rukh Khan maybe has broken away from the mold in that. Let me just go across to somebody else, again, I think who's is a stereotype perhaps in the South, Khushbu, again, outspoken actress, but she's always been isolated because of that. And Khushbu, if I can just ask you, we know that Bollywood has always been very careful of the Thackeray's. In fact, their relationship is always veered from part patronage, part fear. What do you think in the South when you see this, Shah Rukh Khan's refusal to apologize and the national acclaim of that?
I would like to applaud Shah Rukh, saying that I think what he is taking a stand is absolutely right. I myself come from Mumbai or Bombay, and I feel like you differentiate the states because of the languages and not because of the people who live. We all live as one Indians. I think it's very sad to see that in Mumbai people are trying to create a differentiate between the people who live there in harmony. And what surprises me is like you have somebody from Shivsena coming and saying that Shah Rukh will have to face the dire consequences. Dare he speaks up for the Pakistani players. I think cricket is something which we all look at as one religion in India. And I think when it comes to cricket, you should have the sportive attitude and say that, okay, whether you're from Pakistan or from Bangladesh or from any other part of the world, I think we all should stick together and play the game irrespective of the country you come from.
Tuba.com,